Welcome back, Awakened Intuitives, and welcome to any new Awakened Intuitives. Natalie here. I'm very quiet today, but I had to put this on just for a moment. It's my daughter's. She's 7. I got it for her 7th birthday. But where's yours? Where's yours? Even if you don't really have one physically, put your spiritual, energetic one on, okay? Anyway, there are little blue dots. Don't mind that. It is my light. I don't do it very often, but every now and then I do when I feel like it, okay? So yes, don't mind that. We're just having fun today. So what we're doing is a pick a pile spread reading. And we are going to be using Izzy Ivy's decks, beautiful decks. They're multi-dimensional, energetic vibe, frequency. You can totally feel it, and we're just gonna hone that in. So I do have some awaken your inner power music frequency playing in the background that I do not own the rights to. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share here. I would love to know who you are in the comments below. So you can reach out to me that way, or you can reach out to me in my email. My email is in the description below. So feel free to reach out if you're interested in any personal reading. I am doing those for a little bit longer, not too much longer, so reach out, okay? And I just want to say all this is for entertainment purposes only. Always take what resonates. This is going to be a 3-pile spread, so you can choose your pile or piles you feel most drawn to, and those should be the ones for you. If you feel drawn to watch all of them, that's totally fine. All the timestamps will be linked in the description below. If you want to go straight to your pile reading, feel free, and we will be using the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot. It's an oracle as well, to choose our piles spread readings, okay? So there's that one, and then we will be using the Beyond Lemuria Izzy Ivy Oracle as well, okay? So there's that. Let's do the singing bowl. This is for the higher heart chakra frequency. And the spread we're going to be doing is called the Elemental Portal Constellation spread from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Freaking cool, right? But we will be using, to choose the pile spread readings, the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot. Okay, so this will set the stage, and for each pile's reading. So let's timestamp this, and then we'll begin with the singing bowl. We're not going to do general energetic messages this time. This is going to be a free flow. Let's go with the flow and see how this goes, and just hone in and connect. So let's do the singing bowl, though. We will timestamp that, and let's do 3 minutes. Okay, so this is for the higher heart chakra frequency. This is to hone in, raise our vibration and frequency of love and light, and connect with that frequency. So I will count down from 3, ding it 3 times, sing it, ding it 1 more time. So if this is loud, maybe you want to turn it down just for a moment, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Oh man, don't mind my fiance. He's working from home right now, so it's all good, right? Whatever, just let it go. Let it go. All right, so now let's begin with our preparation pick a pile spreads, okay? Let's timestamp that at, let's do 4:25, okay? And we'll be using this one. Okay, I cannot see because of a notification, so okay, we're good. Now, we are going to use the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot by Izzy Ivy to pick our pile spreads. So whatever pile you feel most drawn to, that's a pile for you. If you feel drawn to all of them, that's fine as well. But the timestamps are in the description below if you want to go straight to your piles reading, okay? And they are spread readings. So, all right. We always ask Divine Source Light Creator and guides of love and light only. So can we get our pile spread number 1, please? We will be doing crystals too. Can we get pile spread number 1, please? This is going to be 3 pile spreads. Yes. Can I get pile number 1, please? Can we get pile number 1? First card for pile number 1. Okay. Anything at all? Oh, Beyonce, please. Okay, I will turn them all over to show you guys as well. So I did drop some. Okay, so that was for pile 1, and we're going to choose a double-pointed crystal quartz as well. Can we get the quartz crystal for pile number 1? Pile spread number 1. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I will turn them all over to show you and take a picture as well. Okay, so now can we get pile spread number 2? Whew, that is smoking. It's all smoking. Okay, I know. Can I get pile spread number 2, please? Okay. All right. Pile spread number 2's crystal. Okay. All right. Can we get pile spread number 3? I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just here. Present. There it is. No. Nope, never mind. I fell. Oh, nope. Pile spread. Okay. All right, there we go. And then last quartz. Let's see here. Last quartz for spread pile 3. So funny. Okay, perfect. All right. So for pile spread number 1, there's lapis lazuli. This is blue with some grays and golden specks, along with number 46I, Initiate of Portals. So this is the Page of Cups, okay? So that's for pile spread number 1. All right. And for pile spread number 2, we have Amethyst, along with card number 52, Heart Fire. 3 of activations, so that's the 3 of Swords. Okay. Whoa. Camera. All right, and for pile spread number 3, we have Red Jasper. Gaily. All right, with card number 67, Desert. 4 of Earth Guardians, which this is the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so those are the pile spread cards. So again, whatever you feel most drawn to, that's the pile for you, or piles. So timestamps in the description below, and I'll see you at your pile reading. All right, welcome pile number 1. You chose the lapis lazuli double pointed quartz crystal. So beautiful. Wow. Along with card number 46I, Initiate of Portals. Look at those blues. Oh my gosh. So the third eye chakra, lapis lazuli, isn't that perfect? And you got eye. So 46 may be significant to you in some way. The third eye may be significant to you in some way. The third eye is your pineal gland. It's a whole perspective. It is awareness. It is intuition, right? A seer. And we all have this ability. It's intuition. And card number 46, well, 46 can add up to a 10. 10 can be cycles. Completion, success, a fulfillment, a comfort, and the Initiative Portals is the Page of Cups. So pages can always be younger energy, but it is also something new. Offers, messages, and opportunities, and cups is feelings, emotions. It is intuition. So there's something new. There's messages coming through intuitively. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Your intuition is like activated or heightened or very powerful during this time, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to read this out of the guidebook. And this is setting the stage for your pile spread reading. Pile 1, spread 1, okay? So let's read this out of the guidebook, and then I'll show you what your spread is. All the pile spreads are the same, but we'll be pulling cards and doing your spread reading. This is a bit different. So let's read this out of the guidebook, 46. So remember this to take with you along with your spread reading. Pile 1, here we go. So initiative portals, which is a page of cups. Be open and curious. Approach life with innocence and willingness to see beyond the surface. Assumptions and projections. A surprise opportunity may be just around the corner. You're invited to have an open mind, to be curious and cultivate your inner exploration around a current project or life situation. There's a high chance that you'll receive some good news about a surprise opportunity. This card inspires you to look between the lines and allow your life experiences to reflect your inner reality. Witness life with childlike innocence beyond your past expectations. Being receptive in this way reveals more insights into the next phase of your journey. Through this open state, you find a flow that deepens your intuitive nature, bringing you into your most aligned potential. Be present with your feelings while honing your creative or psychic abilities. This spaciousness will lead you directly to your goal and what is most appropriate for you now. This card's image is a wide, inquisitive eye. They say our eyes are the windows to our souls. When you look into another's eyes, it is like there is a whole universe in there. Often, when we gaze into another's eyes and see them, projections and assumptions evaporate, even just for that moment. It takes deep vulnerability and strength to gaze into someone's eyes. Furthermore, we often see ourselves reflected in others. When we approach this with curious inquiry, we may unlock many subconscious patterns or outdated thought processes. Oh my gosh, it could also be some belief systems falling away, certain thought patterns falling away for better, right? So now, keep that in mind. We will put this aside, I believe. Yes, because I want to show you what your spread reading is going to look like. But first, let me read it for you. This is what it's going to look like, okay, when every card is laid out. All right. It is called the Elemental Portal Constellation. It says this layout works with the energy of one's environment to rebalance, clear, protect, and activate a physical space. The 7 elemental cards are perfect for holding space during ceremony. They're here. I'll take a picture, okay? This formation can be used anywhere you would like to invite more life force energy for healing and to lift the vibration, such as your home or your workspace. It is especially good for transforming areas of dissonance. When working with the spread, the themes of the chosen cards will encourage the appropriate energies to cultivate in the immediate environment. Wow. So it says lay the 7 elemental cards in a compass formation, which I did. Align earth, air, fire, water with the 4 directions. Image side up, which this is how it is now. Okay, with ether in the center. Place loving compassion and awaken awareness on either side of the spread, which I have done. So let me take a picture and I'll be right back. Okay, see? Isn't that pretty cool? All right, so now set the intention for whatever you would like the environment to hold space for. Energetic equilibrium. 3, shuffle the rest of the deck and select 5 cards. Without turning the 5 cards over, intuitively match each one with a card from the compass formation. That's that, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 of them from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle. And then I'm going to pull the last 2 from the Unveiling the Golden Age. And these are both by Izzy Ivy, okay? So this will be different, but fun. Without turning, okay, I already read that. So let's pick your first 3 cards from Beyond Lemuria, and then this last 2. So let's do that now. All right. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love Light Only. Can we get the first 3 cards for pile spread number 1? first 3 cards for pile spread number 1, please. For pile spread number 1, please. First 3 cards. What? What's going on? Is this, do I have to pick all of them from the Unveiling Golden Age Tarot? Okay, there's, how many is that? 1, 2, okay. I guess the last 3 we have to pick from the Unveiling the Golden Age. Ooh, you're a little bit crooked. I'm so OCD sometimes. Okay, Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. Can we get the last 3 for this spread from the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot? 1, 2 more. 2 more. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Pile spread number 1. Wow. Okay, so we have all of them, and now what we're gonna do is we are going to lay them out. So turn the cards over, but we need to lay that one here. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have enough room? Whew. Lay that one here, and then we're going to lay this one here, this one here, and this one here. And when I flip them all over, we will do your reading. We will read it all out of the guidebook, and what we'll do is take a picture of what your spread looks like after your reading. Okay, so now turn the cards over. So here we go. Ooh, so underneath fire is crown chakra. Okay, so now above earth is furred and feathered friends. All right, so now above ether in the center, is restful renewal, 4 of activations, which is the 4 swords. Then we've got between air and awaken awareness, we have sword of assertion. Oh, paladin of activations. So that's the, oh gosh. Oh, it's a knight of swords. And then between the water and loving compassion, we have wisdom of the sacred, the high priestess. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Okay, so turn the cards over with the formation in front of you. Draw the upward triangle tetrahedron symbol, which is located on the bottom left of the loving compassion card, and the downward triangle. Whoa. Tetrahedron symbol from the awaken awareness. What? This is interesting. With the formation in front of you, draw the upward triangle tetrahedron symbol, which is located on the bottom left of the loving compassion. Bottom left of it. Weird. And then card in the downward triangle tetrahedron. Strange symbol from the awaken awareness. Card over the spread to activate the space. Ooh, whoa. Interesting. We already did that. Leave the spread set up for as long as you feel the need to. You may wish to refer to the card meetings for insight into the themes of this layout. You can choose your intuition to bridge the connection between the elemental cards and the cards you picked. However, you can simply do the layout and leave the cards to work their magic in your space. Okay, well that's interesting. So what we want to do is we're going to read these out of the guidebook. So first of all, we're going to read ether. All right, so we can understand this better. So this is the elemental portal constellation. Okay, so this is healing from life force energy, whether it's within your home, whether it's in anything with dissonance, areas of dissonance, transformation, workspace. We did get your third eye. Okay, so intuition. So keep that in mind. Open-mindedness, awareness. Okay, so we did get crown chakra. Okay, I can't wait. So let's first read the ether, card number 11. Very interesting. It reminds me of justice, of balance, of yin yang. It says the seamless unspeakable, and that's going to go with your other card. So let's find ether. Yeah, this is definitely very, very different from any other spreads I've done so far. Okay, let's read the ether 0-point field, the void, blank canvas, threshold. Anything is possible. Time to choose what you want to bring into your life. Endless possibilities, limitlessness, and paradox. Okay, so too elusive and mysterious to define. And knowing without words, the spaces in between. Life force energy. So what you got with that is card number 53. Restful renewal. And this is 4 of activations, the 4 of swords. Well, 53 may be significant to some of you. Pile spread number 1. The 53 is also an 8. The 8th house in astrology is ruled by Scorpio, which is a water sign. You may have Scorpio in your chart, but the 8th house represents death, rebirth, changes, transformation, transition, renewal, regeneration, endings and new beginnings and cycles. Okay, but it's always infinite flow. Nothing ever dies. Okay, it's just about changes and transformations and cycles. So that is freaking cool. So this goes very well with your ether, card number 11. Okay, so let's read that out of the guidebook. 4 of activations is the 4 of swords. The 4 of swords is a rest. It's a regeneration. It's a recuperation. It is laying something to rest. It's also meditation. So let's read that. This is the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot. So here you go. Root Chakra Guardian. So you may be connected to pile number 3, spread number 3 as well. This is a time to rest, retreat, and reflect on where you have been and are going. Just as the crystal skulls have lain in the earth waiting for the right time to bloom their ancient wisdom codes, so it is time for you to take a deep breath before you start your next project or interface with the world again. Inner rest and retreat are the themes of this card. In whichever way you can, create a sanctuary of meditation, peace, and calm. Replenish your energy by connecting with the life force of your higher self. What was the ether? That's life force energy. Exactly. Oh my gosh. You know what I just realized? The blue, the lapis lazuli, is actually throat chakra. There's something to do with your third eye and throat chakra. So whatever intuitive open-mindedness, your thoughts, it needs to come through your throat chakra. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is some kind of alignment for you, pile spread number 1. See, look at that. So you got the crystal skulls with the lapis lazuli, the crystal skulls, but the infinity symbol, you see the infinity symbol, the 8, the infinity symbol. This is how you use your abilities. Definitely throat chakra and third eye chakra. Flowing, aligned, connected. That's awesome. Okay, let's read the rest of this. All right, this card encourages doing this on your own, taking some solo time, including keeping words to a minimum. Oh my gosh. A silent retreat may be a good option right now, especially if you cannot switch off from your current surroundings. It may be time to reevaluate your life and process some recent experiences, or allow yourself to sit with the beingness of existence. This is not a time for decision making, but rather a good time to reflect on how far you've come. Clear the mental chatter. Wow. And noise from your mind, and go within from the roots up. This time will support you exponentially when your presence blossoms into the world again. The image reminds us that we can receive so much by going within. The inner journey of the meditator may appear lonely or disconnected, but so too is the mycelium network, invisible to the naked eye. Wow. Okay. It connects with all around it. Your visions and experiences open the doorway to your deeply connected and boundless inner self. Recharge in paramount now. The silence of external stimulus is essential to help relax. What? The silence of external stimulus essential to help relax your nervous system. Yet, if you choose, you may be gifted an array of codes and activations that light the way forward whilst in your receptive state. You can put these into motion once you are ready to step out into the world again, igniting luminescence in all you do and touch, illuminating others along the way. This card also signifies the root chakra and is one of the chakra guardian cards. It represents foundations, having your survival needs met, feeling at home with yourself, and a sense of grounding connection with the earth under you. Whoa. This is your connection from the ethers into your spiritual life, your reality. I mean, what is going on from your spiritual to your physical? The ether to the 3D. Weird. Okay. Are you shooting? Are you rising above? Are you living outside of your physicality? Are you kind of like up in the clouds? You know what I mean? A little bit. That's really interesting. It's like you need to get grounded. You need to come back down to earth. Wow. Okay. All right. So now let's move on. So we want to go on to, you know what? It didn't even say where to go from here. So we're just going to go to earth. So this is earth above here. This is card number 14, nurture nature, Mother Earth Gaia. 14 can also be a 5. 5 is all about changes and transformations. Okay. And we're going to read that out of the guidebook and also what you got along with that. Okay. So let's read earth really quickly. Definitely a different reading, but I like it. All right, here we go. Look at her. Whew. Looking after the planet, the ebb and flow of life, the loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay. Oh my gosh. The microcosm, time in nature, ancestors, growth through weathering storms, nurturing self and heart so you may flourish. Grounding, finding your roots, reliability, physical healing, nurture, solid foundations, fertility, and vitality. And what you got with that is the card number 27, furred and feathered friends. Okay, nature, Mother Earth's creatures. Okay, 27 may be significant, but it also adds up to a 9. The 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius. The 9th house represents faith, trust, spirituality, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher education, open-mindedness. Okay? So maybe a lot of animals have been coming to you. A lot. And look at her antlers. She has antlers. Crown chakra. Very connected to the ethers. You are. Okay? So let's read this out of the guidebook for you. This is connected to Earth, Mother Earth, Nature, Gaia, Divine Feminine. So furred and feathered friends. Ethical consumption, making a difference through our food choices, caring for all beings, animals, environmental awareness, doing the best we can, animal spirit guides. Animals are intuitive and sacred beings that walk the earth beside us. They are the wisdom keepers of many earth traditions and some of our most loving companions. They have much to teach us, and yet the way some species are treated is quite unbelievable. As we become more empathic and our sense of compassion expands beyond that of our own family and community sphere, we start to see other beings and the quality of their lives as interconnected and equal. That's perfect. We may be inspired to align our actions with our compassion to minimize the harm we do to the planet and all her inhabitants. As humans are evolving and moving to a lighter consciousness, our bodies may struggle to digest what was once healthy and fortifying. Also, when we are doing the work spiritually, we may feel more sensitive to things that don't fit with our values. When we take on the energy of a product that has suffering imbued in it, no matter how good it tastes or even how organic it is, we may notice a lowering of our vibration as it challenges our spiritual integrity. That is not to say that there is one way of living and eating that everyone should adopt. This message is about doing the best we can within our circumstance. It is not always possible to access nutritious or locally produced alternatives. However, as consumers, we do have the power to push for change by choosing how and where we spend our money. We have many more options in the West than in previous generations for plant-based alternatives. Furthermore, there is evidence to show that minimizing the intake of animal-based foods helps to address a range of endemic health issues. As a false food pyramids fall away, they reveal themselves as misinformative marketing tools of the meat industry. Okay, did you have some kind of awareness, insight to something you were eating or ingesting or using on your body? Wow, maybe you're about to, for some of you, okay? So we can let go of this falsehood and choose nourishment that is sustainable, healthy, and inspiring. Also be aware of environmental factors such as land clearing and water use. Once you start to scratch the surface, you will discover alarming and eye-opening truths about food production. There's no need to be dogmatic about making a shift, but do what you can. It does make a difference. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. Translation of the Sanskrit prayer, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Oh, wow. That is so interesting. Pile spread one. So very, very cool. It's like you are part of this awareness from a connection from the ethers of your ancient knowledge, maybe even ancestors, even animal spirit guides, bringing in a lot of knowledge for you, intuitive messages, for Earth's evolve Earth, to change things on Earth, 3D Earth, connecting with nature, animal spirit guides, animals here on Earth, creatures here on Earth, groaning here on Earth, make a difference. That's very crazy. Okay, so maybe even bring this awareness to other people. Okay, all right, so now let's move on to the fire. So it's card number 15. 15 can be significant. 15 is also 6. The 6th house is ruled by Virgo, which the 6th house in astrology represents the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization, but it says Solaris Sublime. Okay, so let's read this for you. Pile spread number 1. Fire. Oh, no, I don't want to move the cards. Okay. Duality, creation, Kundalini, the rising phoenix, bringing conflict into harmony, transformation, the incredibleness of being alive, coalescence, infinite energy. It says passion, motivation, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forward, forging forward, and transformation. And then you got crown chakra, card number 9. We talked about that 9th house ruled by Sagittarius, which may be in your chart, but it's faith, spirituality, trust, higher learning, higher education, higher knowledge, higher wisdom. Amazing. And it says the unlimited self. Your crown chakra is very important. So let's read this for you. Crown chakra, the unlimited self. These go so perfectly well together. Okay. Devotion, inner guidance, visionary, inspiration, fathoming beyond the mind. Enlightenment, connection to the universe, and life force energy. The crown chakra is your link to multidimensionality of your being, the seat of your soul. It gracefully connects you to the heavens. The infinity symbol, we talked about that as well, of limitlessness appears within the unfolding petals and points to your most potent potential. Here you can delight in the divine strands of light that dance with us when we are aligned with spirit, purpose, and truth. Throat chakra. How to restore. Be present and flowing without rigid outcomes. Find more spaces in your life. Find your own way to meditate, which you were getting that. Remember, card number 53 is an 8, and then there's that infinity symbol. This is meditation. Okay, this is you connecting with your spiritual self to your physical self. This is having that alignment, okay, from as above, so below, right? Okay, now, when you are distracted, you are living on the surface level. Oh my gosh. Explore the state of flow and be receptive to the intuitive messages you may receive. Yes. Themes. The way for you to be most aligned with divine guidance and connection with spirit. Healing position, top of the head or just above the head if lying down. Color washes white with flecks of gold and violet. You have that blues with the throat chakra, and you have the golden specks in this lapis lazuli. Can you see them sparkle? Okay, wow, that is incredible. You are very, very connected with your crown chakra. Very, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to water. This is card number 12. The 12th house in astrology is ruled by Pisces. It can represent the subconscious, the dreams, the intuition, the feelings, the emotions, unseen things, the hidden realm, right? And it could also be a 3. 3 can be a cooperation, mind, body, soul healing, death, life, death, rebirth. Okay, so it says the overflow. Let's read this. Abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more. The themes: allowing for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, clearing away that which no longer serves, emotion. And this is on page 45. 45 is a 9. 9th house, Sagittarius energy. 9th house, trust, faith, spirituality, higher learning, higher education, which is crown chakra. Ooh, I love it so, so much. Okay, so what you got with that is card number 2. The High Priestess. You are so connected. Okay, it says wisdom of the sacred. The 2nd house in astrology is ruled by Taurus. It is your earthly plane. All right, but the High Priestess has abilities. She is very, very intuitive. She holds information and knowledge, ancient wisdom, and usually keeps it to herself. She doesn't speak it out and share it as much. But let's read this. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've got to go to the other deck for this one. Oh, this is awesome. I almost went right to it. All right, wisdom of the sacred. No, stay there. Oh, look how beautiful. Okay, this is actually Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Water. We are with the water here. Okay, water, feelings, emotions, intuition, a flow. So, mythical guardian, your intuition is strong and you can bridge the seen and unseen realms. Exactly, exactly. You need to know this. This can bring you major, major transformations, what you want to birth, what you want to change, what you want, okay? And desire. The answers you seek come from within. The veils are particularly thin right now. Third eye. Ooh, and your inner knowing is most accessible. The energy of this card speaks of sacred knowledge, hidden mysteries, and enlightenment. It inspires you to listen to the whispers of your soul and trust that you are on the right path. Your amplified psychic gifts are guiding you along the way. If you do not feel spiritually inclined right now, this is a reminder that these tools are available for you to unveil whenever you feel ready. Ooh, I love it. You are called to explore opportunities and find ways to strengthen these skills. The more you listen, the more you will be guided. Cultivating more flow and ease will give you spaciousness and presence to see between the lines of your life. Again, seeing between the lines. You will start to see what is out of flow or taking you off your path. There's also the call to connect further with the divine feminine. Exactly. Yes. Okay. Accessing nurturing qualities of empathy, compassion, inner wisdom, and trust in the flow. It says healthy awareness. The more you follow the whispers of your inner being, the more they become louder and clearer. Honing a refined internal navigation system. We're doing the compass spread. What? Oh, that's so cool. So navigation system is key, especially in times of untruth or illusions, masked as social norms. Coming from this place, you can simultaneously be a creator and follow your intuition, making choices that add more magic and awe to your daily life. With these two faculties synergized and emanating from your heart space, you can create your best life. Walk and design your path from the big picture perspective of your higher self, while allowing your human self to have all the wonderful experiences you are inspired by. Yes, exactly. I'm going to read the story behind the image, okay? This is by Izzy Ivy. This image was created just before my time on Mount Shasta in the forest with the magician. It was painted live from start to finish in front of many magical mythical folks in a mossy fern forest at the beloved festival. Wow. The veil was thin here, and everyone felt comfortable letting their most magical selves be revealed. There was quite the array of elves, fairies, magicians, and priestesses present. It was an honor to create alongside the incredible musical vibrations that powered through the valley. One thing that struck me to the point of tears was the amazing artistry of people with incredible attention to detail, sacred nature shrines sprinkled with much love and awareness, amplified magical moments of those who stumbled upon them. There really was beloved magic here. Such heart resonance and beauty radiated from these souls who came together to celebrate life, music, dance, and the healing arts. This is what anchored onto my canvas. Life is your canvas. You're a co-creator. The image of this piece depicts a Lemurian high priestess as a bridge between worlds. That's what you are. Okay? Exactly. She accesses information from the highest light and shares it through advanced high vibrational light language that cascades into the earth through plants and minerals. I think yours is definitely through animals too, though. Okay? That's what my feeling is. From her center, her heart emanates compassion for all beings. Oh, I love it. Her outstretched wings remind us of the infinite qualities we possess when we connect to our inner wisdom. Okay? Rich indigo light emphasizes the third eye's quality of psychic intuition. Amazing. Exactly. While the crystals, you had the crystal skulls, amplify this energy, emanating their own wisdom codes from civilizations of our ancient future. Your ancient ancestors, your past lives. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, exactly. She is surrounded by abundant nature, life force manifested in physical form. Luminescent moths are drawn to her, adorning her aura, emphasizing the light she is and the majestic yet graceful force she bestows. That is so freaking cool. Yep. Definitely. Okay. You are so connected. You hold so much knowledge and information and wisdom inside. Okay. So now we're going to read the loving compassion. Isn't that amazing? So that was between the water, the overflow, and the loving compassion. It's amazing. So card number 16. 16 may be significant. 16 is also number 7. The 7th house in astrology is ruled by Libra. Libra is an air sign. The Libra is the scales. It is relationships and partnerships, union, harmony, and balance. Okay, let's read this for you. Unconditional love, empathy, compassion, care, friendliness, goodwill, benevolence, beyond duality, safe space, forgiveness through expanded perspectives, and open-hearted joy. Loving kindness is one of the greatest forces available to us on earth. It has the ability to transform all. Unconditional love is a vibration most closely aligned with God or the divine. Wow. When we allow ourselves to drop deep into heart space, we feel interconnected in a state of oneness. As we choose to direct our lives with love, all that is not real or serving us will drop away. Conflicts resolve, power struggles dissolve, and a sense of inner peace and comfort will radiate from within. Love is the root of happiness. When we can fluidly give and receive with the ease of breathing in and out, we can fly freely. More wings. Loving compassion is a fundamental element in the balance of life. It holds the seeds of a new paradigm of evolution. When doing hands-on healing, this is the force we call on. It is life force energy or God essence, and it brings healing, vitality, and transformation to everything it touches. When we manifest or affirm something into the world from a place of love, the reasoning imbued in the statement will reflect our intent. If we manifest from fear, our journey will bring all the learning needed to gear us back into love. Unconditional love transcends duality. It sees beyond reasoning and situation to allow new stories to be told and for new beginnings to emerge. It transmutes all that is out of balance back to 0 point and bridges heaven and earth. You are that bridge. Okay, this card invites you to bring more loving to the situation at hand. Whether it is towards yourself or someone connected to the question, it may imply a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. This card is a reminder that you are loved and have infinite access to the gentle yet powerful force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back into your heart, think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures. You had that furred and feathered friends. Oh, gosh. Okay, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. All right. You need to share this ancient wisdom because you hold it deep inside. Okay, that's awesome. So now we are going to go on to air. This is card number 13. 13 can be significant, but 13 is also 4. The 4th house is home, family, structure, stability, celebration, dancing, but it's a very solid foundation. Air, and it says paradigm shift. Let's read this. More wings. An innovative way of existing, new earth energies, inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you have before, more expansive perspectives, and consciousness shift. Communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. And what you got along with that is card number 61, Sword of Assertion. And it's a Paladin of Activations, which is a Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, air. 61 is a 7. The seventh house is the Libra, the scales, relationships and partnerships, unions. Okay, let's find this in the guidebook. But the Knight of Swords can be a bit rash with his words, very, very quick to think, really back and forth in the mind, very quick. Oh my gosh, quick movement in the mind. Whew. Okay, so Paladin of Assertion. That's, yep, the Knight. Okay, perfect. So, anchoring light, it says. Unfazed by obstacles and fueled by determination, you take action swiftly and assertively. Be careful not to become overbearing. This card holds the energy of action, assertiveness, and high ambition. There is such motivation to succeed that nothing will get in the way. A focused mind fosters solid perspectives on important current affairs. Fast thinking and quick to respond. There is strength and power in your actions, but it comes with a warning. Without higher awareness, the potent energy you hold can become scattered, misdirected, or unsustainable. The Sword of Assertion reminds you to be aware of your impulsiveness or to look at where you might be overbearing or dominating. Be careful not to be too hasty in areas that need more delicate attention. So maybe sometimes the mentality, like you kind of say things without like thinking about if you want to really say it first, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, let's keep reading. Cultivate awareness of where this driving motion is going, and if you really are moving forward, you may also be lacking decisiveness and focus right now. This card invites you to access more forward motion and assertiveness. You may feel like you have lots to offer in the world, but there is a lack of ignition at the moment. It can often be a tricky balance between assertiveness and domination. We may have spent much of our lives feeling submissive, but after After some success and growth experiences, our self-worth receives a surge in confidence. You may feel like anything is possible and swing from underactive to overactive assertion. The medicine of the image is that of finding graceful balance. If this power is new to us, or there is some deeper insecurity generating a need to overcompensate, we must learn to wield it responsibly. You know that your efforts are coming from a noble place and you want to be a helpful force in the world. Come back to your center and reflect on whether it is useful to bring more of this force into your life or cool it down a little. Are you coming from a subconscious desire to prove something? Is your urgency due to stress or an attempt to avoid facing your true feelings? If you are not feeling proactive or experiencing a deficiency of assertiveness, okay, consider what might be holding you back. Is it self-worth, fear of stepping on other people's toes, or feeling safer playing small to avoid confrontation? Could it even be that you may be seen for the bright light of your unlimited potential? This card inspires your inquiry into how this power plays out in your life and how it can be fine-tuned for even more excellence. The vision for journeying. In front of you is a glowing sword. Its intricate detail shimmers and vibrates with incredible power and intensity. As you reach out to touch it, you feel a thunderbolt of energy move through your body, pushing out all blocks and clearing all pathways of limitation. You feel activated as if you have a fireball of energy you can direct at anything. You are struck equally by your awareness of how to move, dance, and weld this assertive object. You intuitively move your body with your breath. You deepen into an aligned sense of self, the rhythm of your heartbeat, and the flow and flux of life around you. Wow. Tai Chi movements unfurl in real time, which your body attunes to, listening to when to strike the air. This is with air, and move into a dance-like flow. You are fluid and yet passionately powerful. A spectrum of colored light trails from your swift yet poetic movements. You are gifted the ability to wield the sword of assertion with perfect poise. You hold your ground while empowering others to do the same. You wield your sword for the highest good, with harm to none. This is the dance of power and receptivity. Oh my gosh. And this is along with card number 17, Awakened Awareness. Look at the eye. This is awakening within you, okay? This is what is being revealed to you. That is amazing. So card number 17, well, 17 can be the 8. The 8 we got, right? And it's also the infinity symbol. 53 is an 8. 8th house. This is a regeneration. This is a change for you, a death rebirth, metaphorically. It's a spiritual death rebirth, energetic. It could be changes within your physical reality, though, as well. Okay? Wow. So let's read this out of the guidebook, Awaken Awareness. This is Beyond the Veil, clearing distortion and illusion. Exactly. What? Oh my gosh. Awareness of what's running us subconsciously. Communing with our God force. Energetic sovereignty. Growth outside your comfort zone. The collective awakening. Physical reality is the tip of the iceberg. The tapestry we see at surface level is just a fraction of what is going beyond. Awakened awareness can take place when we start to look between the lines again. That's the 3rd time looking between the lines have popped up for you. Pile spread 1. Wow. Okay. Where am I? Okay, at reoccurring themes, aspects, and symbols that gain our intuitive attention. These are keys to a hidden overarching plan and a greater weaving. This oracle speaks to the deeper nature behind all we can know with our eyes and minds. Your eyes, your mind, your throat chakra. It's all connected. The eye, the mind, the 3rd eye. This is so amazing. Okay. This is awakening. This is you having this open mind, this open 3rd eye, a clearing of the 3rd eye. Okay, also known as the matrix or the veil. Once discovered, it is so easy to get lost in it. We are conditioned to be disoriented in our physical reality, so that anything outside of it becomes unfathomable. Thus, we seek a framework that parallels the nature of the laws of this limiting place. And yet, there's a lot more going on, and our awakening awareness would like us to stretch our consciousness to grasp it. This awareness activates our intuitive system, helps us navigate what is true, and supports us in becoming more sovereign and empowered. We can become more ensnared in the matrix when we are lost in what is running us internally. Running away and or distracting ourselves may offer short-term relief or band-aid our subtle but deep suffering. Society is coated with a layer of conformity. The idea of that's just the way things are done. Roadblocks questions when things may be out of alignment. But as we step free and awaken, we gain a more holistic approach to consciousness and come to know ourselves more deeply. We can then take things into our own hands and make changes in the world, thus regaining energy, choice, and abundance that is rightfully ours. As we wriggle into the revelations of freedom, we can't help but awaken those around us. That is part of your journey. A single glimpse of the limitless, eternal, and your life will never be the same again. When we directly experience the transient yet profound moment of existence, we can allow the constructs we have spent our lives believing to drop away. Our knowledge of the eternal doesn't leave us, although we may forget it. As we return to our humanness, we may use reasoning to write it off, or we may create whole religions around it in an effort to grasp and recreate it. When we look into the eyes of God, our consciousness raises so we can fathom the unfathomable. This expansive experience can never be boxed into words or intellect. But artists, poets, and musicians may be able to share in a small way. Are you an artist of some sort? That's the second time the artistries came up. Okay, or poem or something. Poems or the words you use. The words you use. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, where am I? And musicians may be able to share in a small way the essence that helps us remember ourselves back into our true state. The portals into this experience are vast in number and form. For me, awakened awareness has come through deep meditation, ecstatic dance, and journeying with my Dharma. In essence, connecting with its element is about raising our vibration, getting out of our heads, and allowing our spirit to lead the way. Yep. When we walk behind the veil, we discover our true path. Our reason for being here is revealed in symbolic jigsaw puzzle pieces and synchronicities. The mysteries unweave and the paradoxes speak to a different part of us. Our affirmations are potent, our prayers are heard, and the medicine of life lessons, however strong and uncomfortable, is full of powerful growth. This is one of the elemental cards because without moment-to-moment awakened awareness, magic, healing, and affirmation cannot be deep or real way enough to actualize. This not just imagining God, but seeing, knowing, and communing with the divine spark inside each of us. This card is a reminder to wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening. There is no on-off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Sometimes we do go back to sleep. So stay aligned with your inner guidance and find ways to remember to wake up. Do what you love to keep your vibe high. This is not about instant pleasure, but the joy that is substantial and sustainable. Eat healthy. Keep your body active. And have life goals, but with enough space to hear the answers to your prayers. When our energy systems become blocked or need a cleanse, we can become drowsy to our vital nature. Energy clearing can help you recenter. Shadow work may also be needed if certain things are running your mind in a disempowering and distorting way. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you, not as external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for a deeper interpretation. And this ends on page 53. 53 is an 8. Scorpio energy, 8th house, death, rebirth, changes, transformation, the rising phoenix. Transitions. It's an ending and a new beginning. Oh, this is so cool. All right. So what I want to do is we are done with that spread now. Let's pull another message, and we are going to use the Starseed Oracle to see what message you can leave here with, okay? So this one's by Rebecca Campbell. All right, pile spread number 1. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. So what should pile spread number 1 remember to take with them along with this spread's reading, their spread reading? What should pile spread number 1 remember to take with them? Oh my gosh. Loosen your grip, it says. Wow. Wow. It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and it says let God in, let divine in, because we are source light, God, divine as well. I'm not saying we are a God. I'm not saying that. We are connected though. We are all one. It is all oneness. Ah, surrender. Oh my gosh. Loosen your grip, okay? It starts on page 88. Not even freaking kidding you. You may want to look up angel numbers 888, okay? It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We're cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, and the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space. The part we're most afraid to leave empty. The part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. Okay. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will find. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing throat chakra. You may want to do breath work meditation. It's up to you though. Breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. And it says, Starseed Soul Inquiry, what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Wow. All right. Pile spread number 1. That was your spread reading, okay? And that was called the... hold on. What was that called again? The Elemental Portal Constellation spread. So I will take a picture of your spread and what it looks like with all the cards flipped upright, so you can kind of see, you know, what's been happening. All right. So let me know how this resonates for you. I would so love that. I was just wanting to do this, just have a little bit of fun with it and just go with the flow and see how it worked out. And I thought it was really beautiful. So please let me know what you think, what you believe about it, how it resonates for you in the comments below. Please, please, please. I would so love that. And you could also reach out in my email. You can email me. So unconditional love and light. So be it. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. And just take what resonates and leave whatever may not resonate. And I'll see you later. Okay, welcome pile number 2. You chose the double-pointed amethyst quartz crystal. Oh, it's so pretty. So beautiful. Crown chakra vibes. Also, you got 52. Heart fire, 3 of activations. So 52 may be significant to you in some way. Maybe the crown chakra. All right, but 52 can add up to number 7. 7th house in astrology is ruled by Libra, and it's the scales. It is about relationships and harmony, balance, union, unity. Okay, so the 3 of activations, the 3 of swords. 3 of swords is sometimes it's like the mentality and thoughts and beliefs actually hurting the heart. It can just be communication and words, like hurting that heart, heartbreak kind of feeling. So let's read this out of the guidebook. This is setting the stage for your piles reading, okay? And then I'll tell you what the spread is all about. And then we'll pull your cards, okay? So this one is from the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot, okay? So let's read this for you. Card number 52. And remember this to go along with your spread reading, okay? I feel crooked, but oh well. All right, pile 2. Heartfire, 3 of activations, anchoring light. Now is a time for inner reflection. Allow yourself to feel the depths of your emotions while staying connected with your higher awareness. Crown chakra? Absolutely. This card indicates you may have experienced a loss or some emotional pain that it is time for you to be present with. Expressing your sadness is part of the process of releasing it. Holding it in can manifest as physical ailments. At the same time, it is important not to be wholly immersed in it and to have a way of regaining your vibration, like having a helium balloon to help lift you again. Ideally, this boosts your spirits and moves your energy, like dance, yoga, or seeing friends after deep processing. When we lift our spirits while simultaneously journeying the depths, we remain inspired to do the things that keep us buoyant. Sometimes it is essential to go deep. The key is to be able to get back up. This card reminds us to focus on the path ahead. Feelings are short-term in nature and will fade in time. Remember, you are here, what you are here for. Understand that challenges help us grow and evolve. Learn from your mistakes and do not let them make you hard or cynical. Compost them for growth, greater compassion, and the full spectrum of the human experience. While you may need to examine your stuff, sometimes the root of a painful experience comes from the distortions or projections of another. You do not have to accept that person's idea of truth around the situation. They may be acting out of their fears, insecurities, and triggers. There may also be some truth to what they are saying, or perhaps a bit of both. The key is to get yourself into a place of higher awareness. From here, you can see the forest for the trees. It prevents you from becoming overwhelmed by your triggers, making the situation more painful than it needs to be. Usually conflicts that result in disconnection are due to people's triggers amplifying each other. Some of history's greatest artists and poets have been inspired by times, I got that right, of deep inner reflection. Do not wallow for too long, and remember, there can be beauty in melancholy. Feeling deeply reminds you that you are alive and have a big heart. If we can be present with moments of pain when they arise, our emotions can move out of our system. This prevents these moments from becoming future trauma triggers and nips this unnecessary cycle in the bud. Ooh, okay. Very interesting. We're going to set that aside for now, okay? And let's do this here. So we'll remember that, okay? And I'll take a picture of this and you can see what this looks like before we begin pulling your cards, okay? So, okay. So now let's begin by reading the spread out of the guidebook so you understand it better. We're just going with the flow. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, after we pull all of your cards, and we're going to use Beyond Lemuria and Unveiling the Golden Age. So both by Izzy Ivy. So this says, this layout works with the energy. Oh, it's called Elemental Portal Constellation. Okay, this layout works with the energy of one's environment to rebalance, clear, protect, and activate physical space. The 7 elemental cards are perfect for holding space during ceremony. This formation can be used anywhere you would like to invite more life force energy for healing and to lift the vibration, such as your home or your workspace. It is especially good for transforming areas of dissonance. When working with the spread, the themes of the chosen cards will encourage the appropriate energies to cultivate in the immediate environment. Lay the 7 elemental cards in a compass formation, which I did. Align earth, air, fire, water with the 4 directions. Image side up with ether in the center. So place loving compassion and awaken awareness on either side of the spread. Set the intention for whatever you would like the environment to hold space for, e.g. energetic equilibrium. Now it says shuffle the rest of the deck and select 5 cards. So we are going to do 2 from Beyond Lemuria and then 3 from the Unveiling the Golden Age. Okay, Divine Source Light Creator Guides of Love and Light only. Can we get 2 from Beyond Lemuria for this pile spreads reading? For pile spread number 2, okay, there's 1. Can we get 1 more from Beyond Lemuria? Oh, 1 more. It's almost there. I can feel it. Okay. Now we're going to pull the last 3 from Unveiling the Golden Age. Divine Source Light Creator Guides of Love and Light only. Can we get the last 3 for pile spread number 2, please? Ooh. One. Can we get 2 more? 2. 1 more, please. Not quite. I can feel it. 1 more, please. My goodness. All right, we got it. Okay. So we are going to lay this out and, oh, I gotta move stuff. Okay. Ooh, loving it already. And I will take a picture after so you can see how this all lays out, okay? Ooh, love it, okay? Oh my god, oh, this is so cool. You did get that card. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, this is freaking awesome. All right, so what we got, we're gonna start with ether. Okay, ether in the middle. And this also says, turn the cards over with the formation in front of you. Draw the upward triangle tetrahedron symbol, which is located on the bottom left of the loving compassion card over here. And then the downward triangle tetrahedron symbol for the awaken awareness over here. And to activate this space, leave the spread set up for as long as you feel you need to. It says you may wish to refer to the card meanings for insight into the themes of this layout. You can use your intuition to bridge the connection between the elemental cards and the cards you picked. However, you can simply do the layout and leave the cards to work their magic in your space. So we are going to read ether first, okay? Oh, this is amazing already. I cannot wait. So let's read ether so you understand that better. Oh, it's back here. Okay, the ether card says the seamless, unspeakable. Okay, 0 point field, the void, blank canvas, threshold, anything is possible. Time to choose what you want to bring into your life. Endless possibilities, limitlessness, and paradox. Too elusive and mysterious to define. A knowing without words, the spaces in between, life force energy. And what you got was the star card, pile 2. It's a number 17 of the major arcana in the tarot. It says evolving light codes. And the star card is Aquarius energy. You may have Aquarius in your chart. If not, well, we all have all the signs in our chart, but it may be very significant for you or activated during this time. But the star card is healing. It is growth. It is a connection with the ethers, universal energies, star being guidance. There's Merkabas here. This is beautiful. It can be a very healthy vulnerability with the universe, divine source, like creator. Oh my gosh. So this is along with ether. Okay. So now let's read that one out of the guidebook of the Golden Age Tarot. Beautiful. It says, theme for integration. Rediscover joy and purpose in your life. After disruption, come renewal and hope. The welcome energy of this card is of hope, renewed power, and a sense of rejoicing. Life may have dealt you some challenges, and there may have been rawness, yet that has connected you more deeply with your core, stripping you back to authenticity and connection with your inner spiritual essence. This optimistic card carries the message that you have all you need within you. It is time to rediscover joy and purpose in your life. Recent transformative experiences inspire you to create the highest version of yourself. Yes. Beautiful magic and grace surround you, a reminder that you can make your dreams come true and live with purpose and faith. It is as if you have passed through an initiation, and many blessings await you in this peaceful, stable phase. Okay, so the card number 17 can be an 8. The 8 is the infinity symbol, right? It is ever connection. It's as above, so below. It is divine masculine, divine feminine. It's nothing ever ends. Everything always transforms. And this is on page 107 as well, which is very interesting. 107, 17, reduced to another 8. So 8 may be very significant in some way, okay? So that is so beautiful. That's also your wishes coming true. It is being able to use like law of attraction. It is putting good things out there, saying good things, thinking good things, believing good things, doing good things, and then those good things coming back to you. That's beautiful. Okay, so now we are going to go up to the earth. Earth is a number 14. It is it says nurture nature. Earth can be Gaia, Mother Earth, divine feminine. Okay, and 14 can be a 5. 5 is changes, transformations, and it can be challenges. So let's read that out of the guidebook for you. Pile spread number 2. Okay, and I'll tell you what you got along with this one. This says, looking after the planet, the ebb and flow of life, the loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay. We were just talking about that 8. The 8th house can be death, rebirth, changes, transformation, regeneration, rising phoenix from the ashes. Wow. The macro microcosm, time and nature, ancestors, growth through weathering storms, nurturing self and heart, so you may flourish. You had heart fire. Okay. It says grounding, finding your roots, reliability, physical healing. You just had healing. Nurture, solid foundations, fertility, and vitality. So what you got along with that is card number 10, Soul Star Chakra. Are you kidding me? You had the Merkaba, the star here, Aquarius card, and then you had Mother Earth, and it says merging with the divine. Wow. Card number 10. 10 can be cycles, completions, fulfillments, endings for new beginnings, journey, ever connected, the circle of life. This is amazing. So it says transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling, karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms, ascension. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. Yep, they uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. dreams coming true, wishes coming true. You're a star. It says, remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate. Oh my gosh. Three of Swords. It can be the mind hurting the heart, right? Wow. Perfect. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. Karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress toward ascension. Healing position 15 centimeters above the head. For a card, healing anywhere just above the head is fine. It says color washes kaleidoscope rainbow, and it's on page 41. That was with the Earth 14 card. 5 changes, transformations, which can bring certain challenges. Ascensions, awakenings can bring certain challenges. Okay, I feel this is your the mentality changing, the thoughts, the beliefs, the mind, mental chatter, the ways of thinking changing because it's hurt your heart in the past. Soul star chakra above the head, crown chakra, you got that amethyst. Are you kidding? That is so cool. So, page 41. All right. Amazing. So now let's go down to fire. Fire is a number 15 of the major, or sorry, 15. This is a card 15. It can be a 6 as well. 6th house is Virgo ruled. It represents the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. It says Solaris Sublime. So we'll read that, and then I'll tell you what card you got along with that. All right, fire. Let's see. Solaris Sublime. Duality. Creation. Kundalini. The Rising Phoenix. Bringing conflict into harmony. Intensity. Transformation. The incredibleness of being alive. Coalescence and infinite energy. It says passion, motivation, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forging forward, and transformation. Wow. You ready? You got card number 43. She of the Lotus. Lotus. Ascension. Rising up from the murky waters and challenges. You're raising your vibration. This is amazing. Card number 43. 43 may be significant. 43 is also a 7. 7th house is ruled by Libra. And it's a scales. It's about balance and harmony. All right. So this along with fire. Look at the stars. Shadow work. Addressing dissonance. Seeing downfalls as a flip side of superpowers. Loving yourself back to wholeness. The beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters. Disempowering triggers. Bringing light into your dark corners. It says originally, oh wait, sorry, hold on. The divinatory meaning says, take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you. Are there elements of yourself you need to take out of the trash, dust off, and reabsorb? Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity in an area can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness. In self-love, peel back the layers where there's shame, guilt, or fear, and bring them into the daylight. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and reassimilate so you can re-engage with your superpowers. Oh my gosh. You are very, 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 very powerful. Okay. Oh, that was so amazing. All right. So now let's move on to the water. It's on the left side of the ether and the star. It is a card number 12 and card number 12. So 12 is the 12th house in astrology is subconscious, hidden, unknown, unseen. It could be dreams. It could be hidden realms, intuition. So it says the overflow. All right. Let's read that really quickly. Okay. The water. Abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more. It says allowing for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, clearing away that no longer serves an emotion. All right, so you ready to hear what you got with that? It is a card number 57 from the Unveiling Golden Age. And it says reclaim your power. 8 of activations, which is the 8 of swords. 57 may be significant to some of you. That is another 12. So now you have 12, 12. So you may want to look up angel numbers 12, 12. Okay. Or it could be 33. 8 of activations, the 8 of swords. 8 of swords can be the mental chatter. It can be behind bars in the mind. An obsessive thinking, thinking over and over and over again. It's like really locked up in the mind. Okay. So reclaim your power, it says. Let's read it out of the guidebook. Hold on. All right. So there needs to be this softness with your mentality. There needs to be this acceptance. You know, I get it too. Like I can start overthinking, and then it becomes almost an obsessive thinking. And I kind of like realized this, especially with the last super blue moon. And it was almost like epiphany of like, oh my gosh, think of how long I've been doing this for and how much it's been affecting my physical world. And you know, it's like I had to break this cycle, you know. So let's read this. All right, 57. So yep, right here. Okay, 8 of swords, the 8 of activations. You may be feeling uncertain about how to move forward. It's time to take your power back and find your way out. Consider if your limitations are self-imposed. You may feel stuck in an uninspiring, restrictive situation or daily reality. You might believe there are external factors that force you to stay in this space. The uncertainty of how to move forward can seem like there is no possible resolution. However, the energy of this card suggests that you can take your power back, remove yourself from the situation, and release a grip doubt has on you. This card signifies that you have all the resources you need to get out of this less than ideal situation. The key is to remove your victim mindset. Take accountability by acknowledging that some of your choices brought you here. Your boundaries may not have been clear enough, or perhaps the situation could have been addressed earlier. Consider the choices you made to get here and include the positive elements that encourage you to feel like this way was a good option. Own it all. This is not to say that someone else's behavior is justified and can shrug off their role in this situation. That is for them to take responsibility for. Your task is to get out of this situation as quickly and effortlessly as possible. Once you've done this, you have the power to begin untangling yourself from the aspects of the situation which drain you of your power. Work with what you have, your energy and headspace. When you stop blaming the outside world for your situation, you become empowered again because your energy and attention are now directed to solving the problem of getting out of this predicament. There are more choices than you will let yourself see that help you create the life you want. You may still have to confront some inner shadows that are feeding off this limitation, but that will not be as challenging as continuing to live in this limiting situation. Emphasize choices made from love, not fear. And this is right next to loving compassion. I'll read you that in a minute. Perfect. Okay. Oh, shoot. What would light you up? What would ignite your soul and make your eyes sparkle? Bring more of this feeling into your life, even through small steps. Some situations are delicate and the related trauma is extensive. It is definitely not helpful to simply tell someone in this situation to lighten up and get over it. However, no matter how big or small the circumstance, starting with taking your power back is the first stage of healing. You have to start healing, okay? This requires looking at things differently. See where you can take accountability so that you can begin moving forward with a life you prefer. If you're not seeing any of these themes in your life, this card recommends checking in with dreams that you would love to make a reality, but are feeling external limitations with. It's time to get out of your own way. Oh, wow. Yeah, we subconsciously get in our own way all the time. So now you have loving compassion. Okay, that's part of the spread. It's a card number 16. 16, you can get another 7. Oh, I wanted to say that started on page 222. 2. Amazing. Second house, ruled by Taurus. Second house represents your material plane, your earthly world. Anything tangible, material, financial, anything 3D earth. Okay, so there's an alignment there with the 222. Pretty cool. The 7, when we got from the 16, 7 is the balance, the scales, the 7th house. So, ruled by Libra. Let's read that one out of the guidebook. Gotta go back over here. Okay, loving compassion, unconditional love. You need to have self-love, unconditional love for yourself and the mind. Empathy, compassion, care, friendliness, goodwill, benevolence, beyond duality, safe space, forgiveness through expanded perspectives, and open-hearted joy. A lot of heart stuff, heart fire. Okay? The divinatory meaning says this card invites you to bring more loving to the situation at hand, whether it is towards yourself or someone connected to the question. It may imply a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Exactly. This card is a reminder that you are loved and have infinite access to the gentle yet powerful force of loving compassion as and when you need it to bring yourself back into your heart. Think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. That's beautiful. Now it ends on page 50, which 50 can be reduced to 5. 5 is about changes. It's about transformations and transitions, cycles. It's also challenges, right? Okay, reclaim your power back, especially with the mentality of the mind. And go with the flow. Go with the ease. We make it harder for ourselves than it needs to be. You know. All right, let's move on to air, which air, you did start off with that Aquarius star card, air sign. Air would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. It's a number 13 of these cards. 13 may be significant, but 13's also a 4. 4 is home, family, structure, celebration, dancing, very solid foundation. This is paradigm shift. Let's read that. And then I'll show you what you got along with that. An innovative way of existing, new earth energies, inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you have before, more expansive perspectives, conscious shift. It says we are in a time of great change. We just talked about 5s. And the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technology and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with the tribes who are making a difference, to connect with a web of change where our lights unite and increase. Information that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets where we can choose to make big changes in our communities. We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. Oh my gosh, that's freaking awesome. It may start with an inquiry on what is this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath in is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, fear lives in the mind. We will see huge positive changes in the world. We can start with ourselves. Communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. Now, you got card number 47. It's so funny, these mirrored cards, 57, 47. It says Rainbow Portal. Rainbow is about alignment. right? And good luck, abundance, prosperity. It says Paladin of Portals, which is a Knight of Cups. So the Knights are warriors. They're battlers, but they are of unconditional love. They are of compassion. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They pour their feelings and emotions out there to others and their unconditional love. And sometimes they may be sensitive and get turned down because not everybody is unconditionally loving, but they still are very loving, very compassionate, very caring. They may bring some messages and news of love, of feelings and emotions and intuition, but Rainbow Portal. Ooh, I love it. So you got paradigm shift with the error 13 with Rainbow Portal. Paladin of Portals and Knight of Cups. Let's read that out of the guidebook for you. Pile spread number 2. Okay. All right. See how it's in the clouds too? Clouds, air, the sky, clouds, error, mentality, thoughts, beliefs. Okay. It says, it is time to bring your dreams into reality. The star card, your wish is coming true. Delight in the process, stay in your heart, and let this be a romantic endeavor. Adventure, sorry. Oh, you have set your dreams in motion. And now it is time to take the rainbow path of actualization. Though who says it needs to be boring? Though who says it needs to be boring? This is the shift for you, okay? The full spectrum of this poetic rainbow bridge takes you all the way to your wildest dreams. You're following your passions. You are in the moment, enjoying the ride with the momentum of your imagination and creative expression leading the way. You have taken your daydreams like the wispy, swirly clouds in the sky and are grounding them onto the land to make them real. Yes. Yes. As above, so below. Law of attraction. You've already achieved. You've already succeeded in the spiritual, in the energetic form. It's just us figuring out how to pull it down into our physical 3D earth, our reality, of seeing it, of speaking it, of believing it, right? All right. So it says there is no hurry or stress. There is compassion and kindness for those involved. You have a balance of masculine and feminine. You're getting something done on the yang linear path, yet with the yin delight of taking the scenic route. This card implies imagination, idealism, and the charm of romanticizing life. It is about wearing your heart on your sleeve and being in love with love itself. Lead with your heart and be creative about it. It is all about how you feel in this situation, rather than logistical shoulds. The mentality, shoulds, right? This card could signify a kind of fantasy romance that sweeps you off your feet. It is also about making the dreams and wishes you might have only thought could exist in fantasy stories come true. You feel inspired to create a world where harmony reigns, with compassion for all, where there is an understanding and balance of emotions. With these wonderful elements present, your visions can glide gracefully out of the realm of fairy tales and into accessible present-day life. Now, we have last one. Awakened Awareness, card number 17. The star card, number 17. Evolving light codes. You are evolving. You are the star. This is healing. This is growth. This is expansion. This is totally, completely vulnerable with Divine Source Light Creator Universe. It's air energy. It's star beings. The stars. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. So now you have another 8 from that 17. 8, the infinity symbol. Infinitely connected, okay? Awakened awareness. Oh boy. That just flew. It says reclaim your power. That just flew. Okay, let's read the awakened awareness for you. Card, pile, spread number 2. Beyond the veil. Clear distortion and illusion. Clearing distortion and illusion. Awareness of what's running us subconsciously. Yeah. Communing with our God force. Energetic sovereignty. Growth outside your comfort zone. And the collective awakening. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. This card is a reminder to wake up. Another wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening. There is no on-off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Sometimes we do go back to sleep, so stay aligned with your inner guidance and find ways to remember to wake up. Do what you love to keep your vibe high. This is not about instant pleasure, but the joy that is substantial and sustainable. Eat healthily, keep your body active, and have goals, life goals, but with enough space to hear the answers to your prayers. When our energy systems become blocked or need a cleanse, we can become drowsy to our vital nature. Energy clearing can help you recenter. Shadow work may also be needed if certain things are running your mind in a disempowering and distorting way. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the eyes. Ooh. What? I said look between the eyes. That's crazy. Look between the lines for deeper interpretation. And that ends on page 53. 53 is an 8. The infinity symbol. Remembering, as a collective, we are remembering that we are infinite. Okay? We are infinitely connected to life force energy. And we are capable of so much. So much. Okay? So that was amazing. All right, pile spread number 2. Let's now get your last message, and we're using the Starseed Oracle. This is by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only, what should our pile spread number 2 remember to take with them, along with these other messages? But what message can we get from from the Starseed Oracle for our Mercury retrograde spread pile number 2? Whew. What is it? Okay. Double mission. Oh, wow. Oh, that's powerful. Light worker, starseed. Serve the world by being you. Yes. Okay. Let's read this for you. Lightworker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Lightworker Starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling. Calling again. Wake-up call, calling. Or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big deal or thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions, your joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. So inquiry says, how can you serve the world by being you? Okay? Living your authentic life, self. Lead your own life. Lead your own life. Okay? We have been conditioned to believe a certain way. All right? That we need to do a certain thing. We are doing something. Is it wrong? Is it right in society and in our community's eyes? Right? That's changing. That's shifting. Okay? All right, pile spread number 2. That was your reading for the portal, elemental portal constellation spread. That's the wrong book. Anyway, so I will take a picture of your cards so you can see what this looks like to me, and you can get a feel of it. And I just thank you so much for being here. And always take what resonates. So leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment, okay? And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. All right, thank you so much, pile spread number 2. Bye. All right, welcome pile spread number 3. You chose the double pointed red jasper. Super pretty. Oh. Along with card number 67, desert. 4 of earth guardians, which is the 4 of pentacles. That is so beautiful, especially with this red jasper. Are you kidding me? That's perfect. So root chakra here, okay, with that red jasper, roots, stability, your leader position, control, your foundation and structure. So 67 may be significant to some of you in some way, but it's number 13 or 4 for stability structure. 4 of earth guardians, a 4 of pentacles, is usually holding tightly, holding back, saving money, saving time, saving onto something, holding off for a while with something. So what I want to do is I want to read this out of the guidebook for you. And this is just Mercury retrograde. This is setting the stage for your reading, your pile spread reading, okay? This is the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot. So let's read this out of the guidebook so we can remember this throughout your reading. And let's begin. Pile spread number 3. All right. Okay, desert, 67, 4 of earth guardians, 4 of pentacles. What would you do with your time if money was of no concern? Tune into your heart's calling, recognize the abundance around you, and trust that you are well supported. This card inspires you to see the abundance that surrounds you. This might be a time to reevaluate your idea of wealth. Whether you are well off or not have much in the bank, there is beauty wherever you choose to look. The world can be your backyard if you choose to see it this way. The unforgettable sunset, your child's smile, your lover's tenderness, these sacred moments can get overlooked when we are caught in the rat race of survival or lifestyle maintenance. Shifting into the new paradigm, we realize we have bought into the belief that earning money needs to be a joyless struggle. Yet in times of uncertainty and change, the security we expect from this is not guaranteed. This emphasizes the importance of finding your soul's vocation. When our souls are nourished, we have a far greater capacity to create meaningful change through our actions. This is also action taking. Of course, money is simply energy. It is a means to an end. When we forget this, it becomes problematic and no longer enables us to live with our needs met. It can seem that no matter how much we have, there's never quite enough. What if whatever we had, okay, hold on. Be it little or not, we always knew our needs would be met. What if we knew the universe always had our back? She says, I have been experimenting with this for several years, simply following my soul's calling. It requires a solid commitment always to show up, because there is a deep sense of satisfaction and joy and never feels like work. And I've experienced more abundance than ever before in my life. It has been very scary at times, but it means I get to focus on soul projects, like this oracle deck, without knowing what will come of it. I just knew it wanted to be written. When the universe could see I was receptive, it gifted me the assignment. I have met many souls who have made this jump to live alongside, but no longer in the old paradigm of money-making survival reality. It is rather inspiring. That's Izzy Ivy. Wow. We all do. we all get caught up in this societal-based reality of, if you want to pay your bills, you're gonna have to work. You know, just things like that. It's a belief, it's a conditioning that we've been, you know, that we've been really conditioned into needing to believe, right? So now let's read on the spread we're gonna do. And we're gonna set this back here, and we'll save that. And I'll also take a picture of this spread so you can see what it looks like. And let me pull that out of the guidebook. Let's see. And it's called the Elemental Portal Constellation. So when we pull all of your cards, it's going to look like that. Okay? Pretty cool. So it says, this layout works with the energy of one's environment to rebalance, clear, protect, and activate physical space. The 7 elemental cards, are perfect for holding space during ceremony. This formation can be used anywhere you would like to invite more life force energy for healing and to lift the vibration, such as your home or workspace. Wow. It is especially good for transforming areas of dissonance. When working with the spread, the themes of the chosen cards will encourage the appropriate energies to cultivate in the immediate environment. It says 1, lay the 7 elemental cards in a compass formation, which I did. Align earth, air, fire, water with the 4 directions and with ether in the center. Place loving compassion and awaken awareness on either side. And it says set the intention for whatever you would like the environment to hold space for, e.g., energetic equilibrium. And it says shuffle the rest of the deck and select 5 cards from it, okay? And lay it out how this is, right? But we are going to pull 2 from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle and the last 3 from the Unveiling the Golden Age. Okay, so let's do that now. All right, so let's set that aside. Let's pull from the Beyond Lemuria, the first 2, Divine, Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. Can we get the first 2 cards for our pile spread number 3? First 2 cards, please, for pile spread number 3. 1. Can we get one more from Beyond Lemuria? Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, and then the last 3, please, from the Golden Age, Unveiling the Golden Age. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. Can we get the last 3 for our pile spread number 3? Ooh. Okay. Also, I'll take a picture of all the cards in this whole spread for you after your reading as well. Can I get the last 2 for pile spread number 3? Okay, and then one more, please. Wow. It knocked that red jasper a little bit, or hit it. Can I get the last one, please, for pile spread number 3? Wow, that was so cool. It rolled all the way off there. That's amazing. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna move this up. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you out of the guidebook, first of all, where we're going to start, pile spread number 3, okay? And we are starting at the ether, the center, which is a number 11. 11 is like justice and truth, authenticity, balance, yin yang, union, harmony, and it says the seamless, unspeakable, okay? So, and then I'll tell you what card we got along with that afterwards. Okay, oh wait. There we go. Ether, the seamless, unspeakable. 0 point field. Blank, the void, blank canvas, threshold. Anything is possible. Time to choose what you want to bring into your life. Endless possibilities, limitlessness, and paradox. It says this illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. It is a silent, meditative moment out of time, the centered and present place beyond the hustle of the mind and outside world. It is where all dreams are birthed, and it is the light where we may fear to be darkness when, just for one moment, everything ceases to exist. This is the place between worlds, the womb before we incarnate, and from here we can choose where we go. The land has been tilled in readiness for the flowers we wish to seed. Outdated doors have been closed, and in the space between the breaths, we open the new ones. It says, too elusive and mysterious to define, a knowing without words, the spaces in between, and life force energy. You got card number, wait a minute, hold on. Ether 11 is on page 44. You got card number 44. Oh, don't mind my son. 44 twice. So you may want to look up angel numbers 44, 44, or even 88. So 4 is that stability, the structure, root chakra. Wow. And 8 is all about the infinity symbol. It is an ever flow, ever connected oneness, circle of life. Nothing really dies. The 8th house can be death, rebirth, regeneration, endings, and new beginnings. But anyway, so it says Sedona Vortex. Maybe Sedona, Arizona is significant to you in some way, shape, or form. But this is 9 of Portals, which is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is your wishes already heard to the universe. They're already heard to the universe. And they're about to come true. And now you can rest after all your hard work. You can overindulge in this feeling and this comfort. That's amazing. Let's read this out of the guidebook for you. Oh boy. That is so freaking awesome. Okay, you ready? This is connected to the ether, the seamless, unspeakable, card number 11. Wishes are ready to come true. This is a time to enjoy life's abundant pleasures and shine your light without apology. Yes. You and your radiance are vital to the new earth. This wonderful card implies happiness and contentment in all aspects of your life. It is also known as the wish card, as it represents all your wishes and dreams coming true. If your reading relates to something you seek, this is a positive omen of its fruition. This is a time for you to enjoy life's abundant pleasures. This is permission to allow temporary indulgence. Enjoy and revel in this blessed time, but also with a sense of deep gratitude and awareness to not take it for granted. Enjoy the fruits of your hard work without guilt. Anchor this feeling of alignment for future reference and bask in the joy of overflowing love and abundance. This celebratory image ripples out high vibrational life force, amplifying whatever you call in. The more you feel you are living the life you desire, the more the universe will align you with that frequency. When you follow your dreams, loving what you do with every ounce of your being, you create fulfillment and maintain true happiness. You will also attract the abundance to sustain yourself. Being supported by the universe is true success and freedom. Know that a purposeful life, real success, and inner happiness are yours when you choose to set the tone of your frequency. It is time for those who know how to shine to do so without apology. This way we continue to wake each other up. We remind each other that we are all suns and can blast this planet with photonic light, no matter what celestial alignment is happening. Ooh, she says, this image came through when Spirit called me to visit Sedona. I painted it in some of the vortex areas there. I was told before I visited that there would be codes for me to discover. They brought me an awareness of something that was holding me back. When the same lesson surfaced at another potent alignment, soon after a deep-seated limiting belief I had been carrying lifted, I realized that I could light up the space and people around me. By maintaining the frequency I cultivate when I'm alone. Previously, when I was around their other energies, especially denser ones, I was somehow compelled to sponge up whatever feelings were present, whether they were mine or not. But what if I could effortlessly reset the energy by simply holding my presence rather than becoming sideswiped or overtaken by the other energies around me. Empath vibes. I understand that the challenges we experience in life are connected to what we are here to shine a light on, transmute, and then work collectively with. This led me on a journey to create another oracle deck as I sought to maintain this light no matter what. This was written December solstice 2020 by Izzy Ivy. Maybe that was a very significant time. We are going to have a solar eclipse coming up at the end of the month, I believe. Yes, we should have a solar eclipse. That may be significant. Or the last summer solstice was significant to about this solar. We'll see. Very interesting. That's awesome. That is so beautiful. Okay, your wishes are about to come true. It's recognizing that and harnessing that in. All right, so now we're going to move on to card number 14, Earth, Nurture Nature. 14 can be a 5. 5 is all about changes and transformations and transitions and cycles and also challenges. But Earth, Mother Earth, Gaia energy. Let's read this. This is just above the Ether card and the Sedona Vortex card. So, oh, wrong book. Yes, I've been doing that. Okay. Looking after the planet, the ebb and flow of life, the loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay, the macro-microcosm, time in nature, ancestors, growth through weathering storms, nurturing self and heart so you may flourish. Okay, it says grounding, finding your roots. Remember, you had that root chakra. Red jasper. Okay. Reliability, physical healing, nurture, solid foundations, fertility, and vitality. Now, what you got with that is card number 7, throat chakra, express your truth. Okay. 7th house is ruled by Libra. It represents the scales, balance, yin yang, black, white, divine masculine, divine feminine, harmony, union, unity. Okay, look at the butterfly, transformation and changes, spreading your wings. This is also a Merkaba, a vehicle. It's a chariot of the soul. Okay, throat chakra, express your truth. It's expressing your truth, living your authentic life as well. It's speaking your truth. Okay, so let's read this out of the guidebook. All right, that's with your Earth, Nurture, Nature. So express your truth. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of the life spark that inspires our aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of our inner being, the glowing song of our soul, on the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and new facets are sculpted, seeded, and shared as a fractal of light in the form of our own unique language. How to restore. Be truthful with yourself about how you are really feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away, and you'll be in complete alignment with your path. This could be a faulty foundation, your structure, your stability crumbling away, just so you can build a better, more solid one. Okay? In this way, your eternal psychic navigation system will become strengthened. Your purpose will be clear, and you will inspire others through the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. Themes: how you share your spirit, your unique language. Healing position is the throat. The color wash is vibrant mid blue. Wow. Very interesting. There's a change, a cycle. Your throat chakra may have been blocked at one point, and it's being cleared. More grounded and secured, and it's definitely connected to Mother Earth, Divine Feminine. Okay, it could be speaking with more kindness, more compassion, even if it's just about yourself. All right. Oh, I love it so much. So now let's go down to fire underneath ether and Sedona vortex. Fire number 15. 15 can also be a 6. The 6th house in astrology is ruled by Virgo. It is health, the body, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. It says Solaris Sublime. So let's read that out of the guidebook really quickly, and then I'll tell you what you got with that. Solaris Sublime. Here we go. Duality. Oh man, I don't want to do that. Knock the cards out of balance. We kept knocking that red jasper off that card holder. That's the backbone, the stability for the cards. Wow. Okay, duality, creation, Kundalini, the rising phoenix, bringing conflict into harmony, intensity, transformation, the incredibleness of being alive, coalescence, and infinite energy. We live in a dualistic world of light and dark, yin and yang, masculine and feminine, focusing only on light. Fire. This solar eclipse coming up is going to be huge. It's going to activate your throat chakra, I believe. Okay, sorry. Anyway, focusing only on light can repress our shadows. Bringing both sides into balance and being real with our humanness allows us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. We just talked about that with the throat chakra. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we truly are, we can extend more of this love and have deeper compassion with others. Wow. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. The greater the distance of separation, of duality, the greater the density. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, the fusion brings both sides together in oneness, not just as a re-merging with the universe, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. It says themes: passion, motivation, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forging forward, transformation. Reminds me of that root chakra a lot. But now you have the sacral chakra. The root chakra, and then right above, sacral chakra. And then the solar plexus chakra. Very interesting. Okay. It says core of creation. You are a co-creator with the universe and Mother Earth. And it's a card number 3. Well, the third major arcana in the tarot is the Empress card, which is Mother Earth, Gaia, Divine Feminine. That femininity is awakening. Okay. That is so cool. All right, let's read that. And it starts on page 34, or is on page 34. That's another 7. 7th house. The scales. Okay. That's all I need to say. Oh, Kundalini. Again, we just talked about your Kundalini. Right? Kundalini awakening for you, pile spread number 3. All right, here we go. It says core of creation, sacral chakra 3, feelings, emotional responses, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connection, letting go, creativity, sacred sexuality, passion, healthy boundaries, valuing the body. We just talked about that. Wow, it's on fire. Okay. You are invited to revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of damp earth, the feeling of fitting perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about diving into the depths of a moment where all your faculties are available for divine creation. Your entire paint kit is present as no part is left in the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a point of deep experience. This is an ecstatic moment of conception for a project or a new life. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world and with whomever you have chosen to co-create with. How to restore. Get in touch with your creativity and embrace your natural expression, however it looks to you. The way you live is an art form, a unique expression of yourself. You can dance through challenge, sing through restriction, and paint your reality. Themes: your relationship with your body, your sensuality, and your sexuality. Healing position, lower abdomen, pelvis area, very close to that root chakra. And the color wash is a vibrant orange. Okay, that can be also confidence, courage, inspiration, passion, right? So that is so beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. All right, all right. So now let's move on to water. It is to the left of the ether, Sedona vortex. It is a number 12 of the cards. 12th house is ruled by Pisces. 12th house is subconscious, your dreams, unknown, unseen things, hidden realms. It says the overflow. So water could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies, but the 12 can also be a 3. 3 can be a cooperation, a teamwork, working together, support system, healing of the mind, body, and soul, life, death, rebirth. So let's read this for you, okay? Water, the overflow, abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more, allowing for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, clearing away that which no longer serves, and emotion. Okay, what you got with that is card number 31, return to the mother tree. It says 10 of light codes. So that is the 10 of wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 31 could be significant, but it's also a number 4. The 4th house. Stability, structure, foundation, celebration, dancing. Solid structure, solid foundation. It's a stability. That's crazy. And the mother tree. You may be going through, some of you may be going through motherly healing, motherly, maternal healing. It could be past lives, due to past lives. It could be connected to your father maternal side, your father's maternal side, okay? Nobody ever says that. So keep that in mind. All right, here you go. Return to the mother tree. 10 of light codes, anchoring light, which is the 10 of wands. 10 of wands is about putting your burdens down. All right. You have arrived at a completion point. It's time to recharge and reflect. Are you carrying unnecessary burdens? Discern what's gold and what's lead and what can be released with love. This card signifies completion. Breathe deep and relax. Know that you are held by the mother tree, a place of renewal, acceptance, and recharge. You may be feeling depleted from the burdens you have taken on along the way. As we go through life experiencing the adventures of being human, we pick up as much lead as we do gold. As we relate to others with their own stories and traumas, we can project on each other without realizing in ways that have lasting impressions. Take the time to tune into yourself. If you are feeling heavy or weary, ask yourself if this is yours. If you receive the empath vibe again, okay? If you receive this card in a reading, it is time to return to yourself. Take care of your needs and tune into your unique truth. Consider that some burdens may not be necessary for you to carry. Perhaps you're taking on extra work to meet a long-term goal. Thus, you'll be spending more energy than usual. We were talking about work. Perhaps it is time to clear out these things in your physical environment. Objects can hold energy and reminders of previous times. Sometimes we hang on to things for unhelpful reasons and end up with a lot of clutter. That's exactly what the 4 of Pentacles is. It can be holding on tightly, holding back, clutching on, not letting go. Wow. Okay. So sometimes it is easier to clear your outer reality than your inner world. External decluttering parallels a sense of inner clarity and lightness. Consider those items that might have an emotional charge. You might want to feel into them and release them. Perhaps you're taking care of loved ones and feeling weighed down. Understand that your time with them makes a difference. Know that this is a short term and you will have the ability to be lighter once these situations have run their course. In the meantime, do what you can to ensure you have enough energy. Prioritize self-care, time management systems, and spiritual practices to get you through and help you stay centered. This will allow you a greater capacity to give more effortlessly. She says, someone important came into my life once and gifted me much growth, awareness, and activation, and more baggage than I could have imagined. I put him on a pedestal as he had many magical abilities and cultivated himself through a full life. He also had an array of trauma, which sometimes made him quite volatile. However, I took on board everything he said. I dismissed the parts of myself that called for me to honor my truth. It took some years for me to see that there was so much, as much healing in his personal, undealt with trauma as there was pain. It was all one and the same. I share this story with the hope that it resonates with your understanding of this card. Sometimes when we look up to others, we assume they know better than us. In doing so, we hand over our power and truth. Yeah. This is often true for us as children. Ooh, stability, structure, home. Subconsciously taking on our parents' trauma alongside all the helpful stuff they teach us. Wow. It's not your burden to carry. Now we have loving compassion next to it. It's a card number 16. 16's a 7, 7th house. Relationships, partnerships, balance, harmony, union, the scales, truth, clarity. It says loving compassion though, okay? So let's read that out of the guidebook. Have loving compassion for yourself especially and all others. It's about forgiveness, not just, it's forgiveness is huge, especially in our own self, okay? All those who have hurt us, caused us pain, trauma. Forgiveness is huge for healing and growth, okay? All right, let's read the loving compassion. Unconditional love, empathy, compassion, care, friendliness, goodwill, benevolence, beyond duality, safe space, forgiveness, through expanded perspectives, open-hearted joy, okay? This card invites you to bring more loving to the situation at hand, whether it is toward yourself or someone connected to the question. It may imply a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. This card is a reminder that you are loved and have infinite access to the gentle yet powerful force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back into your heart, think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. Okay? That'll help, absolutely help heal. And this ended on page 50. Reduce it to a 5. This is a change. This is a transformation. This is a transition cycle. Okay? Even 10 of light codes, 10 of wands, it's the burdens, but it's also that cycle ending. It's putting those burdens down to get a new start, a fresh new beginning. Okay. All right, let's move on to air. Card number 13. 13's a 4. 4th house, stability, structure, home, family. Okay. And it says paradigm shift. Air could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. But let's read this. All right. And it's on page 46. That's another 10. Okay. All right. Air says, an innovative way of existing. New earth energies, inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you have before, more expansive perspectives, consciousness shift. It says we are in a time of great change, and the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technology and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with the tribes who are making a difference, to connect with the web of change where our lights unite and increase. Information that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets where we can choose to make big changes in our communities. We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, we will see huge positive changes in the world. We can start with ourselves. Themes: communication. You got that throat chakra, remember? Express your truth. Card number 7. Sharing wisdom, the breath of life. movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. Now, along with that one, you have a card number 29. 29 is a number 11. 11 is the scales, justice, balance. It's crazy. And you may have Libra in your chart. It's just saying for some of you. Anyway, it says navigate from the heart. And it says 8 of light codes, which is the 8 of wands. Fire energy. 8 of wands is something coming in fast, sudden, swift, out of the blue, very quick messages and communication. Okay. Let's find that in the guidebook. Look how beautiful. There's a dragonfly. There's a green heart. Amazing. Heart chakra guardian, navigate from the heart. 8 of light codes, 8 of wands. 29. Tune into your heart to guide and steady you in the whirlwind of this transformational time. Be prepared to make swift choices aligned with your true self. Yes. This card represents the energy of the heart chakra. It connects us to compassion, empathy, divine love, and oneness through heart-centered bliss. Well, out of our 7 main chakras, the 4th one is the heart chakra. That's cool. Okay. And then we had 5. The spread starts with 5 cards. What do they call them? Elemental cards. Elemental portal constellation. It says elemental cards lay the 7 element. That's nuts. Anyway. Okay. All right. Let's read this though. It connects us to compassion, empathy, again, divine love, and oneness through heart-centered bliss. It is full of energy and motion. It propels you forward at a pace even faster than before. This card encourages you to go with the flow. You feel enthusiastic, and the forward momentum requires less effort than it may have in the past. Use this energy for generative change. This moment is highly productive and will fast-track you to another level. Act quickly. You got that Kundalini, awakening, ascension, right? Act quickly and do not wait around in uncertainty. Be laser focused with your intentions and actions. When you need to make decisions quickly, align this focus with a bigger picture of your happiness and quality of life. When we resist second guessing ourselves with our mind, we choose from our heart in alignment with our higher self. When we navigate our reality and choices from the place of the heart, it is amazing how quickly synchronicities appear, opportunities manifest, and magic becomes tangible. The force of this alignment creates a naturally efficient flow. You may find you attract the right people to you, and environments also seem to meet you. For example, you might find more options available in your career than you imagined, or that opening your heart to your beloved leads to stronger, deeper, more romantic and blissful relationships. This is more practical than we might think. When we live reactively, ricocheting off situations, we run outdated subconscious patterns. Some refer to this as should mentality. Wow. When we make choices from the avoidance of discomfort, this is a longer path than the one guided by our heart-centered truth. Our rational minds often choose paths that seem the safest. The irony is that when we operate from a fear-based perspective, it takes a lot longer to get where we want to be. Exactly. Now, that is right next to card number 17, Awaken Awareness. Okay, 17 is also an 8. 8th house, 8 is symbol of the infinity. 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. It is death, rebirth, changes, transformation, transitions. Look at the eye, awakened awareness, awakening. It's a mindful and aware awareness of all of this. You can navigate your own path. You can lead your own way. You can light up the way. This is beautiful. Okay, so we need the other book. All right. Okay. It says, beyond the veil, clearing distortion and illusion, awareness of what's running us subconsciously, communing with our God force, energetic sovereignty, growth outside your comfort zone, the collective awakening. This card is a reminder to wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening. There's no on-off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Sometimes we do go back to sleep, so stay aligned with your inner guidance and find ways to remember to wake up. Do what you love to keep your vibe high. This is not about instant pleasure, but the joy that is substantial and sustainable. Yeah, just like that sacral chakra. It's not just all sexuality. It's sensuality. It's confidence. It's joy. It's laughter, pleasure, okay? Where are we? Okay. Eat healthfully. Keep your body active and have life goals, but with enough space to hear the answers to your prayers. That's the fast, quick messages coming in, movement. Coming in like fire too. Okay, I feel like this solar eclipse is going to be very important for you. When our energy systems become blocked or need a cleanse, we can become drowsy to our vital nature. Energy clearing can help you recenter. Shadow work may also be needed if certain things are running your mind in a disempowering and distorting way. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for a deeper interpretation. And that ends on page 53. Another 8. Wow, amazing. A huge cycle, huge changes. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pull your last message, okay? So we are going to use the Starseed Oracle. This one's by Rebecca Campbell. So let's ask Divine Source Light, Creator, Guides of Love and Light only. So what is the last message, important message, our pile spread number 3 need to take with them, along with these other messages? What's the last message, advice, guidance that pile spread number 3 can get? Fall into my arms. Ooh, it's about surrender. It's about trust. It's about faith. Trusting your higher self, Divine Source Light Creator. It says surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Ooh, love it. Fall into my arms. It starts on page 66. The 6th house can be health, body, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. Okay, or 66 can be that 12. So 12th house, Pisces ruled. 12th house, the moon energy. It's also subconscious. All right, the Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be. Throat chakra, breath. That being human can be lonely and confusing. That the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. Yep. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we can make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience. Shadow work, light work. Exactly. To let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurts, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts. We got that burden card. What? To lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes can be difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. The Starseed activation says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. You can look at the image, put your hand on your heart if you'd like to, and really listen. It's totally up to you, okay? I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. All right. Well, pile spread number 3. That was your reading for the elemental. Oh, geez. Hold it. Elemental Portal Constellation spread from Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Okay, so that was it. But please, always just take what resonates. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Always, okay? And I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I would love to know how this resonates for you in the comments below. You can always reach out to me in my email. It's in the description below. So, unconditional love and light. So be it. And I'll see you guys in the next reading or video. And I will take a picture of this and a short little video so you can see what this looks like. All right, guys? I'll see you in the next video reading. Bye.